Oh, cooking with Kaya, cooking with Kaya, cooking with Kaya, cooking with Kaya.
So this is cooking with Kaya. This is a content creator. What you saw her do is basically what she does. You feel me? Like, shit. Like, hold on, y'all. It's basically what she does. She does cooking videos, what, right? And she makes food on camera. That's that's what she does. And in a lot of different ways, honestly, I mean, it makes me feel kind of sad, to be honest with you, because it's become this controversial thing where guys are doing pretty much either videos where they're kind of like professing their love for her, right? Or making these skits where they're being confronted about watching her videos and whatnot. But we got to start getting into the heart of why this would be an issue and what this means for relationships. Like I always talk to you about this shit. Most men I know do not get home cooked meals on a regular basis. Most men I know can't say that they get even 70% cooperation. Like I was saying before, the fact that this girl is going viral, and don't get me wrong, it's other races of people also doing TikToks and stuff like that. But again, this speaks to the weakness of black men. You have slacked so much in your masculinity that your women feel like they have convinced you that I can't even make a meal on a regular basis. That would just be too much for me. Do y'all realize that niggas have gotten to a point where I mean in my mind at one point I really thought, oh, ooh, my bad. I was being nosy. I thought I heard some argument. I did hear some argument, but it stopped. So I'm glad they worked that shit out. Because I know I don't want nobody getting hurt. Six packs KFC. Yo, I've been slacking on my steps. Oh my god. Anyway, back to the shorty, right? So, like I said, we getting into why is this a thing? And it's like, yo, so many men don't really first of all, most of modern men, they're not really demanding. I talk to men all the time. I just be listening to niggas tell their story. I just be like, oh my god, couldn't be me. Goodness gracious. Because listen, most of that shit starts from having to live with someone. You know what I'm saying? Which is not the worst thing, but it starts from there, right? And if you do that when you're young, you're going to kind of like build up a lifestyle where, which is nothing wrong with two income household, but you're not coming into a situation on, how can I say? You're not coming into a situation where you can say, all right, I can really assess whether or not I like you, or whether or not I want to be around you. You know what I'm saying? Or whether or not like I really want you in my space all the time. And have a situation where you can say, yo, I'll see you later. Or I think it's time for you to leave. You can tell her to leave. You understand? That's one of the main reasons women be, honestly, for the most part, it really be seeming like y'all get in relationships. I don't even know. It's like I don't know. But it does bother me that so many black men feel like that's the most they could ever get from a woman is a warm meal. Like, yo, she is infinite. People don't realize you have a better life when you're always giving or you always try with people. Life will always be better. It bothers me so much that so many of y'all don't have no conflict resolution skills. And that's not championed, it's not taught. Listen, children there should be a whole class on friendships and relationships and studies on friendships and relationships. So that we have a reference point and a structure to what makes you a good friend. How are you a good friend? How are you a good person? I don't feel like we have enough of that. We need more of that. It needs to be in the schools. You know what I'm saying? Like, shoot, you know what I mean? All that stuff. They should have never took them trades out the schools. I heard that they used to do like fixing cars in like all schools. You know what I'm saying? Have driver's ed. Like, these are the things you need in life. You know what I mean? But anywho. So I wanted y'all to see Beloved, you know what I mean? So couldn't find out. I only found like one video. Let me see if this is somebody talking about it.
I have bullied this girl Kaya so much. I'm talking about the Cooking with Kaya girl. Her account has literally been banned off TikTok. I also heard that women had a group chat where they was talking about jumping a girl.
I don't know if the audio is too low, but she's talking about how my bad. I wasn't even sharing it. So basically, the news is that she's been banned from TikTok. People usually can only be banned from TikTok if they're making harmful content that causes problems or has violence or goes against guidelines. That girl is making cooking videos. There's not even a political message in her videos. There is no way it's possible for her to have broken those guidelines. I think what probably happened was the girl probably just took a page down. I don't really know, but that's the news. But again, it's speaking to the fact that men are going to have to do a hard reset, and all men have to get on the same page, which is kind of starting to happen. And in terms of feeling like, all right, we don't tolerate this. Like for example, some of y'all may understand that when white men find out that a white woman has been with a black man, a lot of times they don't want to date them or they don't want to be with them after that. I mean, and a part of that is because white men got on the same page. I don't know when they had the meeting, but they all seem to kind of be on the same page about that. Because their fathers more than likely transmitted that idea to them and went over that with them at some point. So that they can have a reference point to, okay, now I was told not to do that. I was raised not to understand that that's not something that I want. You know what I mean? And in doing that and standing on business, it scares white women from dating black men because they understand that, well, I won't be able to date any more white men if I lay down with this black guy, or if I want to date this black guy. You know what I'm saying? Or I might get disowned. You know what I'm saying? It's so many different things that white people kind of have got on the same page about to keep certain things from happening. And if you think about it, that's one of the main reasons. All right, is because other races of men, they make it a point to make sure that their daughters are told, listen, no black dudes. Okay, and it's always a punishment for being with a black guy. You know what I'm saying? So anywho, so how can I say? The situation brings me great sorrow because it means that this is how bad it's gotten. And another thing that I think is really interesting is that people may feel as though, because of her age group, she's supposed to be presenting herself as someone that's only happy to be doing things that make her feel good or doing things that are only for her benefit. But it also speaks to how simple men are, or how much men actually really want from women, to the point where this girl is a lot of guys' fantasies, because most guys are not going to have the heart to say, nah, you gotta get in there and cook. Nah, babe, I want breakfast. Shit like that. But anyway, I'm gonna take a brief break, man. I gotta go ahead and do a little conference, man. I'll be right back, guys. You won't even miss me. I mean, he can smell the incense